0. The Yankees got 11 hits overall as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-1. The Boston Red Sox went deep 4 times as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 8-3. Jake Odorizzi collected win number 3 this year, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 5-4.
Turning up while you all in my face. I don't give a you ride shotgun. Try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of 3 between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lance Lynn will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Adalberto Mondesi, what an exciting young player. He comes in leading the American League in stolen bases, so that's getting on base and making things happen, and that's using his wheels. And everyone knows when he gets on, he's going.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. On the first, and it's a broadcaster's dream at least to start the ball game tonight. 2 very quick outs now. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now here's the pitch.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
In is Jorge Soler as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Dozier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Royals leave one. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Number 54 gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Moncada's running. Hit to short. The throw will go to third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Next, it will be Emo Jimenez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on its way as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And left for the White Sox. We are still scoreless. First pitch of the AB on its way. Salvador Perez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more of that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup. It's been pretty good. 5 for 12. And that pitch misses in the dirt. It's 2-0 now. Looking at his career totals, Santana hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Ryan McBroom waits on deck. And the count will be full. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Little tapper down the first baseline. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone!
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
At the plate, Ryan McBroom. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this. Now at the plate is Yasmani Grandal. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Soler is there. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Batting 6.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Adam Eaton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And Sally will make the play here. So stepping in is Michael Taylor, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is eaten, and no one will track it down. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Collins recovers. Throw to first is in time, one down. So bases are empty with one gone. And striding toward the plate next to be Adalberto Mondesi. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in once again is Hanser Alberto. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 1 and the White Sox nothing.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Within the league, they ranked among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Billy Hamilton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Now the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Hamilton aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now a throw over to first. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 3-1 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second.
We'll see if moving up the third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. A potential tying run for him at third base. Now here's the first offering.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 home.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And to score from third, the tying run. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. So here's Jose Abreu as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Count remains full. Fouled off. swing and a liner. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. It's there. He got him. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Count 1-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. The 1-1 home.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Lifted down the line in left. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Tie. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the
bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Jimenez.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Belted high and deep into right center. Soler going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the 1-0.
Count 1-1.
changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Soler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But as it turns out, he'll hold on at the bag. Would have been close, but with one away, that's probably the wise decision. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
From the stretch. Grandal stands at second with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. One and 2, the count to Billy Hamilton. One and 2, here it is. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. The batter will be Nick Madrigal as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play right at 3:33. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. That's inside. 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2-2. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground at third. Dozier picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Second run.
Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. His second home run of the game as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped up, Abreu has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now back, the left fielder, Andrew
And now Andrew Benintendi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
To the plate now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes. To first, fielded by Abreu. 1 there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came. So now into the box is Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Shortstop, Leury.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Swing and a looper to left. Dozier onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next to dig in, Yoan Moncada. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw into second. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as we take a look at the White Sox leaders in that category, he currently sits 3rd on the team. Next to hit is Jose Abreu, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Malloy.
be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he misses 2-1. Popped up. Santana in foul ground. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips.
Mondesi.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
0-1 the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now back, second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto. Sacrifice attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Lynn comes set. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. One and one the count now. Mondesi at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Here's the 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The catcher, number 14.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Salvador Perez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fouled away. This is chopped down the third baseline. Ready with the 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Royals get 1 on this swing by Perez. Jake Kalish enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 81, Jake Kalish. Ready now for the White Sox. Yasmani Grandal, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Here it comes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt them.
So next to bat will be Zach Collins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now it's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Striding in is Adam Eaton, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And now this at-bat just doesn't want it. Get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First pitch of the AB now. Runs up and gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
So next to hit is Billy Hamilton, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First delivery to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. One strike offering now to Hamilton. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. is fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check? Next up is Nick Madrigal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Carlos Santana to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a... Fouled off. And the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated.
So here's the Royals DH, Ryan McBroom. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And that misses. 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. KC down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run.
Count. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Stepping in next, Yoan Moncada. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Behind 0-2 now. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Scott Barlow takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Jose Abreu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Into the box, Michael Taylor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. That's popped up. Jimenez coming in, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Evan Marshall gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Into the box, Hunter Dozier, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 6 tries as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. His last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. And the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eloy Jimenez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Rondon.
He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch is on the ground to the left side, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Zach Collins swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Greg Holland enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Adam Eaton will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and two away. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the ninth with a 2-run lead.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A 1-2 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Alberto has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Ready now is Salvador Perez. He grounded out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th. Up next, Carlos Santana. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Got in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Up
next will be the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Full count now, 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Kyle Zimmer enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 45.
Tim Anderson will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 to him now. The pitch. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. Next to stand in is Nick Madrigal. And then what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. And that's exactly what that was. Soft line into left field. Nice job.
Garcia.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia. Sacrifice attempt here. The second for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoan.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. first offering on its way. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The bat.
Next, here is Jose Abreu. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And it's 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So stepping in is Eloy Jimenez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. It's sharply toward third, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second, and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Royals rode an important 6th inning to victory. The year.
But there's always someone